My name is Alice Babala. I'm the host of Real Estate Wealth for Cooperative. And with me is Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, an entrepreneur, a real estate guru, and the CEO and chairman of Common Sense Estates Nigerian Limited and Madiva Global Limited.
Yeah,
Welcome
thanks
to the
for
program.
Yeah, it's nice to be here. Cooperative wealth. Let the money begin to flow.
Yes, it will flow. It will flow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. There are some questions that are being raised by cooperative members that need some clarification on, which is one of the reasons we have here today. Sir, you have built a reputation in the real estate for over 30 years, and we want to know why we believe the cooperative society should partner with Common Sense Estate and Madiva Global.
Well, one of the things you need to understand is that when you say you are joining a cooperative, one of the reasons why you are doing that is so that you can be able to maximize opportunities and leverage on that communal relationship. Because what you cannot achieve alone through the cooperative, you can now achieve it. And Madiba Global, Common Sense Limited, well, we have the track record. We've done this for decades. And we believe that anyone that is part of a cooperative and any cooperative that wants to really help their members should look for opportunities that will benefit them. You see, anyone that joins a cooperative is joining it for many reasons. One is to be able to save. Two is to be able to maximize opportunity. Three is to be able to leverage the cooperative to achieve things they might not be able to achieve on their own. And I see a lot of cooperative society where people gather money and they go and invest it in one thing, and then they will now be collecting for 5% and 2%. You're like, what's the? Or they are now buying rice and sharing rice, sharing oil. After you share rice and oil, you will still remain poor. So a real cooperative is to think of cooperative wealth, building wealth through cooperative. So that when they put money together, they are putting it into not just an asset, but a cash flow producing asset. And that's where real estate comes in. So anyone that's listening to us right now that is part of a cooperative, they can partner with people like us, Common Sense and Madiba, because we have lands, we have houses that are well positioned, good document, good title, good location that they can buy into, and then they can make a lot of money from the asset that they are buying through us. And then, of course, we are launching the palm tree farm now, so they can buy a palm tree as a cooperative, and then they can buy 1 hectare, 2 hectare, 10 hectare, and after 5 years, they earn for life, and they share the money. So there is land, there is houses, and there is farm.
That sounds great. That sounds great and enticing. Then the next question they are asking is, many people fear real estate fraud. They're not they are so keen about, I don't want to put my money here and I will not get my returns or moneyless stuffs. So we just want to be sure that Madiba Global and Common Sense Estates are a reputable company that can really assure the cooperative society that their money is safe.
Well, I say to people over and over again, investigate before you invest. If you look at our application form, it's right there. Do your due diligence before you pay us. Why? Because we believe very strongly that when people investigate before they invest, they will be rest assured that they have played their own part. Because we don't like people just throwing money around. Many times people say this person is a scam, that person is a scam. The same way we have a responsible investment scheme, we also have irresponsible investors that are too lazy to do their due diligence. Every land we sell has accurate documentation. So number one, don't believe us. Ask for the document. We are not a company that will tell you it's a private document. No, this is our layout. This is the approved layout. This is the register survey. Go, let your lawyer go and check. And then you will come back and see it to be true. Number two, visit the place. Don't say, go there, visit, see the place. Ask question. This estate, they say that are they the owner? Do your due diligence, do your common sense investigation, and you'll find us to be true. We even want people to investigate us. Because when they investigate us and they buy, that means they will help us to sell to others. We make more money doing that. So do your due diligence, and you find out that as far as this country is concerned, nobody can tell you that Olumide Emmanuel or Common Sense dupe them on land matter. No, it doesn't exist.
Okay, sir. That's interesting. Then another question is, what key principle of wealth building do you personally follow that cooperative society can adopt?
That is simply asset acquisition and cash flow.
Okay.
So I do a lot, but many of the things, so let me just give you a few. Number one is asset. Make sure you acquire assets. Don't just keep money in the bank or use money to acquire liability. Acquire asset. Number 2, think cash flow. Whatever you are doing, this asset, will it produce cash flow? And number 3 is that diversification, multiple streams of income. These things have helped me. I started with asset acquisition, but I did not understand cash flow for a very long time. It took me maybe like 8 years to grasp the cash flow issue. It didn't click earlier. I was just acquiring asset until I realized that assets without cash flow can cause trouble. So I now, but when it comes to multiple streams of income, in fact, that is my forte. So right now, all I think of is cash flow producing assets, multiple streams. And that's what I would tell any cooperative society to do. Make sure that if you're investing, not buying rice and gari. Those are the days of our fathers and our mother. You don't know the road to the market to go and buy gari by yourself. Now you have to join cooperative to be sharing rice in December. Is that what your life is all about? You are sharing rice 10 years later, you are all still poor. How many people are in the cooperative society where they are sharing rice that are millionaire today? You have been sharing rice, you are still poor. You're cooperative to share rice. Is that what we are talking about? No, we are talking about building wealth. If all of you had come together, you had bought a land for 70,000 and the land is now 7 million, or you bought a land for 10 million and the land is now 100 million, you can look back and say, this is what cooperative did for me because I bought it and I was able to pay so much more. Or you bought 1 hectare. If you buy 1 hectare of our palm tree now, after 5 years, you'll be making about 6 million every year. So if you are making 6 million a year because cooperative help you, even in your retirement, you'll be thanking the cooperative. So that's what they should be thinking of.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Still on the clarity of the questions they are asking, why is land banking still the smartest way for cooperative to make money?
Because they have stopped producing land.
Oh.
Land does not increase in size, but to continue to increase in value. So any land you buy today, a city today was a village yesterday. A village today will be a city tomorrow. So we tell people, we don't wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. Just buy the land without doing anything. No. You come tomorrow, it has increased. You come next tomorrow, it has increased. Land does not reduce in price. It's always increasing. And one major thing that people need to understand is that technology, infrastructure, and development changes the game. So when you buy the land, you never know what technology, what infrastructure, or what development is going to come into that place. And you just realize that 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, your story has changed. So it's something that you need to do. So you don't do cash banking, you do land banking.
Thank you so much, Doctor. The last question for the day. We have rapid appreciation in some Madiba estates. Can you state a real example of how quickly land appreciates?
Okay, now we are presently in our studio. This studio is located in the Madiba, apartments. And when I bought this land about 17 years ago, I bought 3 plots of land for 1.5 million, which is where we are right now. And it was 500,000 naira per plot.
Wow.
Right now, if you have 50 million naira, you can't get a plot here. And that's just about 17 years ago. Now, if you look at our own estate projects, in Ikorodu, we bought, the first estate we did in Ikorodu was 2001, and we paid for that land over a 2-year period. A plot of land then we sold for 200,000. A plot of land in that place right now is 20 million. The most recent one, Madiva Countryside City, that we just started less than 2 years ago here. When we started Madiva Countryside City, we did the pre-launch at 500. We did the launch at 1 million. Right now, it's 10 million in less than 2 years. I can go on and on and on and on. So many times, you don't know what development, because as you are thinking of buying land, another university is looking for land. One factory is looking for land. One person is looking for opportunity to become a local government chairman and is going to now do the road to appease his people. One senator is believing that by 2027, he will become the senator of that region, he will do road. So you don't know other factors that are working exclusive of you. So when you now position yourself, you now realize that 3 years later, wow, I didn't know this person was going to be a senator. I didn't know university is coming here. You don't need to know. You just have your own land and position yourself. Do you know the amazing thing? Where we have the Madiba Countryside City now that we just went to, when we got there, one of the people that own a land that we're trying to buy, we discovered that the guy has been there for 15 years.
Wow.
And 15 years. So I'm like, this place that we are calling bush today, somebody was already there 15 years ago. Guess what? We had to buy the land from him at 3 times the price we are buying the other land. Because when we now did everything, his land was now in the middle of our land. So our land was now like this. We go like this, go like this, go like this, go like this. So it's like, we have to buy this guy. So that we can have a straight line. We have to buy his own land 3 times of what we bought the other ones. Why? Because he has been there over 15 years ago. And he told us that he too bought for land bank, so he cannot be selling at that price. So you can't go wrong when you buy land in the right place and at the right time.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thanks for having me.
A lot has been heard, a lot has been learned. So thank you for taking your time to come to the program. We'll be having more of you when next we are hosting our program. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Doctor.